But what if Prince Harry's journey of transformation is far from over? What if the woman who pulled him from the royal family is now pulling him toward a spiritual destiny no one saw coming? Shocking new evidence suggests that Meghan Markle is not just changing Harry's address, she is quietly guiding him toward the peace and truth of Islam. This isn't a fairy tale, this is a spiritual awakening, and we have the clues that prove it. Let's rewind. To understand the future, you must understand the vacuum Meghan Markle filled. Prince Harry was always the spare, the troubled royal, searching for meaning beyond the palace walls. He famously said he wanted to escape the system, the media, the circus. He was a man spiritually adrift. Then he met Meghan, a woman of strong will, mixed heritage, and a known history of spiritual seeking. She didn't just offer him love, she offered him a new identity. And our sources close to their circle in Montecito confirm that this new identity is now taking a distinctly spiritual turn. The signs are there, hidden in plain sight. We've connected the dots, and the picture is undeniable. Clue 1. The sudden shift in social circle. Since moving to America, Harry and Meghan have been quietly building a new network. But it's not just Hollywood elites. They have been seen in deep, private meetings with prominent Muslim figures, including a renowned Lebanese American philanthropist and a Pakistani tech CEO known for his devout faith. These aren't casual business meetings. These are conversations about philanthropy, purpose, and the moral framework that guides it, a framework that aligns perfectly with Islamic principles of charity, or zakat. Clue 2. Meghan's own spiritual blueprint. Meghan has always been open about her spirituality. She practices yoga, meditation, and has talked about the power of the universe. But insiders say this vague spirituality is crystallizing into something more defined. A former staffer from their Archewell Foundation revealed that Meghan has been privately studying the lives of powerful women in Islamic history, like Khadijah, the successful businesswoman and first wife of the Prophet Muhammad. She is reportedly fascinated by the strength and rights Islam afforded women centuries ago. Clue 3. Harry's Deen versus Dunya mentality. In his memoir Spare, Harry constantly talks about finding a path of peace and a higher purpose. In Islam, this is the core concept of focusing on Deen, your faith in eternal life, over Dunya, the temporary material world. Harry's rejection of royal luxuries, his focus on mental health and humanitarian work, it all mirrors a spiritual journey away from worldly status and toward a life of service, a key pillar of Islamic teaching. So what is the end game? Our analyses points to a quiet, gradual conversion, not a sudden public announcement. The strategy is one of alignment and subtle influence. First, the philanthropic bridge. Through their foundation, Harry and Meghan are increasingly funding projects that align with Islamic values: refugee relief, girls' education in developing nations, and mental health initiatives. This allows them to build a network and a public identity that seamlessly fits a future Islamic identity. Second, the educational stepping stone. Insiders suggest the next step is for Harry to engage more deeply with Islamic philosophy, not as a religion, but as a system for justice and peace. This is how the door is often opened. He will be encouraged to read about the Prophet's life from a historical leadership perspective, which naturally leads to spiritual curiosity. And third, the family unit. The ultimate goal, according to our sources, is to raise their children, Archie and Lilibet, with the universal but morally strong worldview. What system offers a clear, unwavering moral code in a chaotic modern world? Islam. By anchoring their family on this foundation, Meghan is seen as securing their legacy far beyond the crumbling walls of the British monarchy. The palace, of course, is terrified. They lost Harry once to an American actress. The thought of losing him to a global faith of 2 billion people, a faith that commands ultimate loyalty to God above any crown, is their worst nightmare. It would be the final, irreversible break. This is why you see no mainstream media coverage of these clues. The establishment is actively suppressing this narrative. Prince Harry spent his life running from one cage only to find his true freedom in the most unexpected of places. And it appears the woman who holds the key was by his side all along. This isn't about scandal. It's about salvation. Meghan Markle may not be pulling Prince Harry away from his family anymore. She may be pulling him toward his Lord. What do you think? Is this the divine plan for Prince Harry? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you see the signs, like this video, subscribe for more truth, and share this revelation. The world is changing, one heart at a time. Assalamu alaikum.